Oh, hello, welcome. This is Nebulous Fleet Command, right? Ant's been telling me to play this, and I've been working my way through. I've had one fight, and I managed to take out with frigates. I took out one of his massive ships, because he knows how to play this game, but I took one down, and I think I surprised him. I don't think I made him sweat, but I surprised him. So, I'm going to continue, because this game seems a bit complicated, right? There's a lot of tutorials, so we're going to do one for this vid and see if you have a look at it, if it gives you a little taste for it. It's team-based battles, and there's points. So we were fighting 3,000 points, which seems to be the standard, but you can go bigger. It's about capturing points. Unfortunately, there's no free-for-all mode, but maybe there's a mod. I'm hoping. We're on damage control, and I was going to play it anyway, so I thought, why not record it? Now, my frigates that I took into the match were these frigates, but I had bullseye radar and I just filled them with missiles. I had no cannon because missiles finite ammo, incredibly devastating, but when you're out of ammo, you're effectively defenseless. And I went heavy on the damage control systems. So you need cannon for mop-up, and I might have committed cannon vessels potentially. But the initial devastating barrage with missiles cannot be underestimated. Okay, damage control might seem like a little bit below. No, it's not. I'm very interested in damage control. I think damage control is what will win it. If I'm plugging away with cannons and I survive a missile volley,
ready for something really nerve-wracking?
Then
for as long as you're
I've got
out
the
here in
advantage.
space, it's inevitable that you're going to take a few hits over the course of your career.
That's true, yes. Let's just form you up. Not move. I want formation. Move, formation. You. Good. And then you can go ahead and move. Yep.
In reality, the odds of us coming out unscathed in an engagement are exceedingly low.
Yes,
To
they
start,
are.
select the
Oh,
AMS
wait, no,
small
that's
beginnings.
the formation
I've had my
position
boys
I've
set up
selected.
some simulated
That's wrong.
scenarios for us to cover. Just
You
stay cool.
and just form
You'll start
up
seeing some damage come.
above. Control. Just form up above. There you go. Good. What do you want me to do? Small
For
beginnings.
the purpose of this training exercise, I've just simulated damage in 3 of the small beginnings subsystems. Mount 1,
Okay.
the main radar controller, and the combat information center.
Fine.
In the ship list, you'll notice a number of new icons have appeared.
No. Damage. You mean those? There's a fire? Ah,
The orange
okay.
number indicates the number of damaged components with active debuffs, which affects
You have
the
to
performance
manage
of those
control
damaged
system.
components.
Okay. The orange number indicates the number of damaged components with active debuffs which affect performance of those damaged components. Got ya.
If there's a fire, it will be indicated here. Obviously,
There is a fire.
in an enclosed space is a serious threat to ship survival. It'll
Yep,
slowly damage the
agreed.
ship over time, and it'll also slow down the working speed of damage control teams.
No doubt, because they're
This
fighting a
red
fire.
number indicates the components have been damaged to the point where they are no longer functional. This also includes components which have been completely destroyed.
Oh, okay.
The red chevrons indicate the ship's command system are not operational, meaning they are no longer receiving any orders. Open the
Oh,
action
God.
menu to see what it looks like.
Open the action menu. Where's the action menu?
The text of the center of the
not
action
receiving.
menu will display "not receiving"
jeez.
when a ship can't receive orders. This is because the CIC, or Combat Information Center, has taken critical damage.
Oh no, they're just
You may have
drifting.
warships with backup command systems.
That's so
that allow
good.
maneuvering orders
They're
to
just
be
like a
carried out
wreck
when
drifting in
CIC is
space.
disabled. This allows you to get your ship to safety and effect repairs. However, this ship isn't fitted with that.
No backup command. Okay. Right. Fine. So backup command, useful.
Going back to
Survivability is the
ship's
key.
Status display. We can see the damaged components and their locations.
I can see him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, we have to deal with this fire.
By
Oh,
clicking on the
there they
status
go.
display, you can open the damage control board. Do so now.
I just did. Fix the fire. They're fixing the fire. Fire's definitely key number 1.
The damage
This is
control
lovely.
board will show all of the components installed on the ship and their current status. You can use the filter buttons at the top to suppress things that you don't want to see.
Press. Ah, okay. Mod. Okay. Other. Ooh, thrusters. I like that.
The
Okay.
damage
Yeah,
control
good.
officer will automatically prioritize repairs based on how important a
I wasn't
component
doing
is.
any of this
For
in the
example,
match
your reactor
with
and CIC
and
are going to be
I had all the
prioritized
damage
as they're
control, but I
critical to
wasn't
the
doing
operation
anything
of the
about
ship.
it. based on how important the component is. For example, your reactor and CIC, yeah, they are
If you have
definitely
your own priority,
important.
you can click on one of the items on the board to prioritize it manually. Prioritized items are highlighted in blue. Keep in mind that changing priorities frequently can cause teams to move around a lot, which wastes valuable time that could be used for repairs.
Yeah, you're
Damage
right.
control teams
Yeah,
are stationed
true.
in a DC locker, and will move from there when damage is taken. It'll take time for repairs to start, as the teams need to get themselves and their tools to the casualty.
That's
You
fine.
can see the progress of the damage control
Is there a
teams
med
by the
bay
gauge
for,
filling
like,
up on their
crew?
token. Hazards like fires are their first priority, before they'll begin repairing actual damage.
Fires
as
out.
These can deal damage over time.
Fires
The
out.
important thing to remember is that once a component has taken damage below 90%, it can never be fully repaired back to
Oh, no.
100%. Maximum repair is 10% more than the lowest integrity level the component had at the time of repairs.
Okay, so you get
We'll let
more
your
and more
teams work
ground
before we
down.
continue.
Yeah, they're fine.
Let's
They're
do
doing
two
their
more
thing.
drills. The first is a component restoration exercise.
Ah,
The
restoration.
CIC is now destroyed, with the integrity at 0%. Repair teams won't begin repairs to get it operational again, without you explicitly telling them to do so.
Can I build things back from destroyed? That's what I
You
want
need
to
to get
know.
it repaired. In the damage control board, find the CIC and use left shift plus left click to order your repair teams to start working on it.
Ah,
Once it's
there's
repaired,
charges,
the ship
look.
will be able to receive orders again.
Okay, get on that, guys. So you have charges to restore stuff. Ah, this game's good, man. I mean, there's still a lot more tutorials, but it's pretty juicy. The amount of managing it's pretty tasty. I'm smelling some yummy fleet engagements. Left shift click. Start working. Fine. You're working now.
This must be done manually, because restoring a component is a time and equipment intensive process. The equipment to do so
Okay.
is stored in the DC locker, and each locker only holds enough materials for 1 or 2 restorations.
DC locker. Okay, so DC lockers are also
Although
useful.
the CIC is disabled and this ship can't receive orders to move or fire, you will always be able to prioritize damage control to attempt repairs. But this
Okay.
means that your repair teams are extremely vulnerable. They're moving into parts of the ship that are actively taking enemy fire and could very
Oh,
well be
God.
killed.
Right, well that's
All the personnel on a
Alright.
team are killed in action, you'll lose the team completely. If you run out of repair teams, you won't be able to repair at all. You can't replenish teams outside of a port, so keep that in mind.
Ah, so Teams is another
We'll
variable.
wait for your team
CIC's
to
back
finish their
online.
work, then we'll continue.
Okay,
Now that the CIC is
is
restored, the Small Beginnings is ready to receive orders again. After the teams reboot all of the computers, that is.
good.
Lastly,
Thank you.
We'll do something
Good
a
job.
little dangerous, a catastrophic scenario.
Oh, I like it. Go on then.
Most component damage is localized, and will only affect the part of the ship where the damage was received. On the other hand, catastrophic scenarios are situations which, left unchecked, will eventually take the whole ship down.
I like that.
These situations
Repair is a
include
big
reactor
thing. It's a big
overloads,
deal, guys.
magazine explosions, and fuel line fires, just to name a few.
Ah, so there's catastrophic events and ships as well.
Your repair team
Whoa!
will automatically move to prevent catastrophic damage, so there's not much
Yeah,
you can do.
let's not
except
have
watch.
that
Just get
a
a feel for what
reactor
it will look like.
explode. Your repair teams will automatically move to prevent catastrophic damage. There's not much you can do except watch. Just get a feel for what it looks like.
Your damage
there.
control officer will always
Explosion
prioritize
in 1
repairs
minute
for
40.
a situation like this. The ship's survival always comes first.
Agreed.
Notice
I
the
like
flashing
it.
warning
Well, 'cause
icon
they're
on
on the ship.
list. Below the
Yeah,
icon is an
of course they're
estimated
worried.
countdown before the situation gets out of control. If you don't know what's wrong, you can hover over the warning icon to see a tooltip.
Ah.
Out of all of the catastrophic
Oh.
damage you might see, reactor overloads are the most deadly. Your teams know how to work with a
It's the
damaged
most
reactor.
catastrophic
Fires and other
of
hazards
catastrophic
can make it
events.
nearly impossible
Alright,
to
fine.
pass.
I can live with that.
Should the reactor go critical,
Um,
you'll see a reactor bloom.
Standard
with a
doctrine
blast
states
radius
to
of
move
about
all friendly
1.5
ships away from
kilometers.
danger radius.
Standard doctrines, be careful around enemy wrecks as well. Your weapons could have damaged the reactor housings, and you'll get little to no warning before they go off.
Oh, I love that. Ship's going
But
critical.
Commander, that's it.
Because it happened in our fight. His ship went
Just keep an eye
critical
on
and
your
it
teams
stripped off
and
the
be smart
armor
about
of
their
all my
movements,
ships.
And you'll come out just fine. Remember, the ship's survival always comes first.
Right, let's move. Oh! Hang on. I didn't actually have to do anything. Oh! Okay, let's have a look. So I that was literally pretty brief. I feel like doing another one. So damage control is pretty darn interesting. Let's do another tutorial. What should we have a look at? I like that one. I got a taste for it. Electronic warfare. That feels complicated. Advanced maneuvering. I don't necessarily. I think we stop there. Have a look at these tutorials, right? If you see one you want to do, I'll go and do it, right? I'll show you the other ones, advanced tutorials. These are the advanced ones. Any of those look interesting? And then flight tutorials. Those ones. Carriers. There's a fighter. Basic flight operations. Oh. Oh, there's a ship on that landing pad. Oh. Okay. Or do you want me to just do a skirmish or a multiplayer or continue with the campaign tutorial? Let me know. If you see something you like, tell me, we'll do it. In the meantime, that's been Nebulous Fleet Command. I think we might have a gem, potential gem. If you want to play me on Discord, you can, and we'll see how it goes. I've been Table. Take care. Have yourself a great day.